what's going on here? Why are you trying to put us to sleep with Poppy? Sleep. Now they all sleep. Damn it, Wicked Witch of the West. Ah, get it? Because this event's name is Stand and Deliver. Ha 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 ha.
WWE presents.
That's odd. Why aren't we getting that one shot of the pay-per-view name when the announcer is saying it like we normally do? We running low on this year's budget or something? That might explain the firings that happened the following week. Wow, I just might have to take a sit-off for this. We actually went from introducing the name of the pay-per-view to going straight to Santos Escobar's entrance. Getting right to it without wasting any time, I see. I like this one. Santos Escobar thought about possibly going underneath the ladder during its entrance, but then realized it was bad luck. Though the mere thought of giving himself bad luck is likely why this dude ends up being an official Cruiserweight champion for only 8 days after over 300 of being a non-official champion. Also, it took over 300 days before WWE finally did anything good with the Cruiserweight Championship situation, when they could have simply just stripped Jordan Devlin of the title and made this the night he finally gets his rematch. The name graphics forgot to add the word interim next to NXT Cruiserweight Champion, otherwise it's lying to us. Jordan Devlin's I can't believe I flew all the way to the United States just to lose my title and go straight back home face. Although now that I bring it up, given the travel restrictions due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it pretty much gave away that Jordan Devlin was going to lose the NXT Cruiserweight Championship tonight just so we wouldn't have to go through any more temporary champions in the United States.
Who is the real Cruiserweight Champion?
Given the fact that Santos Escobar has the word interim added in, I think it's pretty obvious who the real Cruiserweight Champion is. Let's not even start questioning.
Oh, this is a brawl straight.
Thanks, Wade Barrett. Amazed at how much you were able to make that discovery. Also, where the hell are the ladders? This is a ladder match that doesn't even have any ladders in the nearby area, aside from the one on the stage that ends up not being used. Jordan Devlin actually tried to pin Santos Escobar in a ladder match. We're not even 30 seconds into the match and he's already made a big mistake.
Trying to counter, actually getting damaged!
I'm pretty sure y'all know exactly what the sin on this moment is. Something about Santos watching Jordan the entire time and not moving out of the way to take advantage.
Championships, Jordan Devlin!
Jordan tries to grab the Cruiserweight title belts despite knowing full well that he was nowhere near close enough to reach them. Worth a shot? I think not. I'm sorry, it's just funny to look at Santos Escobar with the "oh shit, I'm screwed" look on his face as Jordan is about to toss him into the waiting ladder.
Devlin, though, is limping after the ladder went into his knee.
Well, yeah, that sort of thing is bound to happen when something as hard as a ladder connects with it.
Charging in and oh!
Santos Escobar is addicted to Jordan's Devlins. There's already a ladder in the ring ready for use at any time, yet Santos believes 2 ladders are better than 1. And normally they are, but I'm just saying, why didn't he use the one that's already in the ring?
You see what happens?
As fun as this match was, the monologuing on the part of Santos Escobar is a bad idea, especially when he was in control of the majority.
Devlin!
See what happens when you waste your time talking and letting your opponent recover at the same time? No. Fucking no. Even the biggest fan of this match could agree with me that this moment was poorly executed and deserves 5 sins. Santos ran toward watching Jordan, only to run the ropes. Meanwhile, Jordan bent over to pretend he didn't even see Santos when it was clearly obvious he did. This whole sequence was absolutely horrendous.
You just cannot keep the original of these two.
You had a ladder in your hands! Why would you drop the weapon you could have used on Jordan in exchange just to have another conversation with him? What the fuck is going on here?
Oh!
That is definitely some Jeff Hardy level stuff right there. One-shot chance without a doubt. This match is picking up now, even if it's unfortunately in the last 2 minutes. Ceiling cam. Just because it's a well-known heel tactic for the bad guy to have a stable crew interfere and prevent his opponent from winning, the rest of this match went downhill and got ruined because of this. Just when the match was picking up, Legado del Fantasma had to ruin it with their annoying interference. It's cool to see wrestlers go through ladders, but the close-up of the obvious wood kind of takes away the moment. Even though we know it's wood, don't show the obvious. Tell me, what would have happened if Santos successfully secured the first title but then got knocked over by Jordan, who then climbed the ladder to secure the other title? Has there ever been a moment where something like that happened? Heartwarming moment to see Santos Escobar's son celebrating with his father on the victory. But isn't Santos supposed to be the bad guy here? I'm just saying, the cameras are still rolling and the characters are still in play. Unless his kid is also a bad guy. Yeah, I'm here to have you escorted into the arena by security, but mostly, I want to stare at you. Fear me! As if the Women's Tag Team Championship on Raw and SmackDown were not useless enough, now we have another set of Women's Tag Team titles on NXT, when we could have simply let the original set of belts go to NXT. We don't have enough women to have even 1 set of tag team titles, much less 2. Also, we're just gonna completely ignore that Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez were the first champions and then lost them instantly, right? What a shame. I like Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart, but you gotta admit that Dakota and Raquel got screwed that night. Previously on NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver, Part 1. The NXT Women's Tag Team Championship match is up next, but nah, we got time to talk to the NXT Men's Tag Team Champions who are not even scheduled for the show tonight. Discount the Mandalorian. Since Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell end up losing their match tonight, I guess the only thing I can say is, this is the way. Okay, I'll admit it, that is a kick-ass entrance for the Women's Tag Team Champions Ember and Shotzi. The tank, the outfits, the pyro, and the title belts at the front of the tank. I love the creativity here.
And it's on your...
The referee forgot to make sure that one member of each team was in the ring while the other was on the apron before ringing the bell to start the match. First night, I presume? Accidents happen. Worst case scenario, Christian Miracle gives you a sin.
Goes up, goes over quickly.
Candice LeRae goes for the pin on Shotzi Blackheart, but makes sure that Shotzi is as close to the ropes as possible so that she could break out if she can kick out.
Candice LeRae. Well, Candice LeRae.
Man, Candice is such an idiot throughout this match. Tries pinning Shotzi, it fails. Tries it again, fails again. Tries a third time, fails a third time. Then tries putting her feet on the ropes and doesn't even get a 1 count before getting busted. Damn, even Indy Hartwell is getting busted before anything could happen. Either this referee might be one of the most observant in recent memory, or the way simply sucks at trying to cheat. Indy is most likely thinking, I'm right here, why aren't you tagging me yet? Boy, I'm counting quite a number of sins to the Way's poor function as a tag team.
Left jabs.
Fantastic tribute to Road Dogg as he recovers from a recent health scare situation. Unfortunately, Ember Moon is performing the tribute so slowly that I'm surprised Candice LeRae didn't counter it. The ceiling cam is annoying enough, but this was a pretty bad moment because we would be better off with the original camera angle because this transition to the ceiling cam didn't make that suplex powerbomb combination any more cool. Ember, I know the perverts out there are absolutely loving this shot, but do you mind pulling your pants up, please? Damn, that could have been an awesome eclipse on both Indy and Candice. Sucks that Ember slipped away from Candice's head at the wrong time. Karrion Kross is intense, no doubt about that, but he's really got to upgrade his camera technology because this kind of looks awkward after we saw the camera watching Finn Balor. I guess TikTok also refers to the fact that Karrion prefers very old media technology.
Not 3, not 4. 5 other...
Okay, this is just stupid. If you're going to show flashbacks of what happened the previous night, stop adding the freeze frames. It's not cool. It's annoying. Johnny Gargano could never be Iron Man. As great as he is in the ring, he still has that terrible loss record, a record which Tony Stark never had. That's a kick-ass costume, though. The entrance wasn't that bad, honestly, but then Johnny Gargano does that weird little hip swivel thing, and now I've facepalmed. Even I jumped from seeing Bronson Reed get that close to Johnny Gargano. That was hilarious.
Gargano, though, up and over.
Let's take another sin off. Bronson Reed realized that Johnny Gargano's Hurricane Rana was going to fail miserably, so he did a cartwheel to at least make it look cool. Props to that.
Gargano didn't drop Reed.
Is Johnny Gargano seriously shocked and confused that Bronson Reed didn't get knocked over from the slingshot spear? He does realize the size difference, right?
Johnny Gargano wants to retain.
Wow, that's a real Sherlock Holmes moment right there.
The 16th consecutive takeover for Gargano.
16th consecutive takeover, even despite the fact that Johnny has missed previous takeovers in 2019. Unless there were some takeover events in Appleton recently that we must have missed.
How is Reed doing this?
Well, considering that Bronson Reed is way stronger than Johnny Gargano and there's a major size difference, are we even surprised at all that he can do this to him?
What is on Reed's mind?
Let's see. He's got Johnny in a suplex position, likely with the intention of lifting Johnny over the top rope, using his strength. He's going for the walls of Jericho!
Gargano goes up, goes in, versus...
Nice! I love seeing that counter by Bronson Reed. Both wrestlers had great timing in this exchange. Well done.
One final beat. Oh!
What a devastating punch to the air.
Austin.
Nothing is more annoying in wrestling matches than the bad guy's friend trying to interfere, especially when the pace starts to pick up very well. Johnny Gargano is addicted to Bronson's Reeds.
His North American title.
Sure, Johnny, spend all the time in the world standing on the top rope teasing the Hurricane Rana on some of the sides of Bronson Reed instead of actually trying to connect it. If it fails, you're a dumbass.
Wrestling Center.
You're a dumbass.
Look at
I get that Austin Theory helped Johnny Gargano by placing his foot on the rope, but given how close Johnny is to the ropes, why didn't he just do it himself? Hell, he moved his own arm away from the ropes where he could have just kept it where it was to break the pinfall. Johnny Gargano was a dick to his own partner by letting him take all the damage. Damn, what an asshole.
to retain his...
Even with the interference of Austin Theory, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Unlike most small competitors who face much larger opponents, Johnny Gargano actually chopped down Bronson Reed by attacking his legs, arms, and midsection. The result? He wins! See what happens when you play it smart against larger opponents? Let's remove 5 sins. More recaps of Night 1 that have no impact in tonight's upcoming matches. If the cameras are always black and white with static every time they're around Karrion Kross, then why aren't the cameras at ringside affected by these powers? Come on guys, consistency here! Okay, that was a good shot. Scarlett rising out of the smoke as if she just ascended from hell in front of Karrion Kross was a thing of beauty. Here's another send-off. In all the images of Finn Balor's past, one of the most prominently featured images is his time as the Demon, even though he is clearly not appearing as the Demon tonight.
This is the epitome of NXT.
So why is this not the main event if it's the epitome of NXT as Vic Joseph described it?
Balor has never lost a championship on the TakeOver.
Well, congratulations, you just jinxed Finn Balor pretty badly because guess what coincidentally happens in this match? Stare in, lock up, takedown, stare in, and repeat. It's a fun NXT Championship match, but spends way too much time doing this. It's honestly hard to tell if Finn Balor is simply smiling at Karrion Kross or if he knows that he's pissing me off.
Opponents into deep water.
Wow, don't know if anyone else saw this, but I have never seen Finn Balor more bored of wrestling a match than he looks here. I guess the feeling of boredom is what causes him to lose the NXT Championship to Karrion Kross here tonight. Karrion Kross, judging by his look of frustration, will be great as Citizens 2 expansion. I don't blame him because I too am frustrated at this match not doing well in the first 6 minutes. Finn Balor is an idiot.
Across the chest.
Finn Balor has been targeting Karrion Kross's shoulder for the last 2 minutes, but suddenly Karrion can use his strength without so much as a wince to prevent Finn from Irish whipping him into the other corner. Here we go again. Finn, I get that you're in control of the match, but you're turning your back on Karrion and letting him recover. And need I remind you that you're facing Karrion Kross?
Toss it up and over. Northern Light Super.
Discount the Young Bucks.
Get the double stop to the
Well, Finn was going for the double stomp to the chest, but ended up failing. I guess Karrion made sure to put as much body oil as possible on his chest so Finn's feet would simply slip off.
championship on the
Holy shit, let's remove another sin. The quick way Karrion Kross kicked out of the pinfall straight into the sleeper hold on Finn Balor was amazing. Okay, now we're cooking.
cross.
The last minute of this match was pretty intense. Karrion absolutely destroyed Finn Balor to the point where Finn was no longer conscious or aware of where he is. Gotta love the horror. Karrion Kross should check his other shoulder, just in case. LOL.
It was huge.
Fuck, the cinematography of this video package, the rain, the music, the story, the absolute heartbreak of the Undisputed Era split. Whoever created this video package should create all of them. If this keeps up, NXT may end up doing this backstage walk for all of their matches. They're kinda overusing the cage lowering theme song here. You know, the security isn't exactly in a good position to keep Kyle O'Reilly away from Adam Cole here. Kyle could easily jump out of the ring onto the ramp and ambush Adam on the stage. Kyle should really be on the other side. I get that the Undisputed Era no longer exists and each wrestler in the group is going their own separate ways, but I seriously think Adam Cole could have still used our entrance theme since it perfectly fits his style of entering the arena to the ring. I don't know what this theme is, but it ain't really helping. Tell me, how is the security necessary right here if Kyle could easily just exit the ring and go after Adam in this shot? Just doesn't feel the same without an entire arena yelling that. Hopefully we're getting out of this nightmare soon.
Here we go.
Boy, when there was a shitload of security in between these two, Adam and Kyle were so desperate to go after each other. Now that there's no security and the match has started, all of a sudden they don't want to go after each other.
Well, right now, look at it. Right back on top.
Ha! Giggity! No one cares what the #1 trend is right now, although it's sad to think that most people are looking at their phones during these matches instead of the actual matches. Gotta get them likes!
Kyle O'Reilly.
Adam Cole was taking a long time just to put some chairs into the ring. This match is 40 minutes long, but I feel like it would be 5 minutes shorter if Adam simply grabbed one chair and went after Kyle O'Reilly.
Right off this. What you want?
Man, what is it with wrestlers constantly asking their opponents if the beatdown they're getting is what they wanted? I feel like they're trying to make this the trend of 2021.
O'Reilly not medically cleared.
Sure, that explains why this match is unsanctioned, but it still shows the absolute recklessness of William Regal to allow Kyle O'Reilly to compete, period, if he's not medically cleared. At this point, can everyone ask to wrestle in an unsanctioned match if they're injured? Shit, I'm injured. Hey Vince, can I have an unsanctioned match at WrestleMania? Thank you!
Into the cover.
The weird and awkward way Vic Joseph said into the cover with 10,000 R's.
What made you?
Former best friend claims that he made this now enemy the person he is in the present day cliche. Boy, how many times have we seen this movie in WWE? Also, about 1 minute of Adam Cole taunting Kyle O'Reilly as if this match needed it. Now if Adam was taunting Kyle while grounding him with a chair or something, that'd be a cool shot.
Unsanctioned.
Tell them to get in the ring then.
Wait, you mean that could actually work, Wade? The fans want to see an unsanctioned match, so Wade suggests that they get in the ring. Man, who would think asking to compete in WWE would be so easy?
O'Reilly charges.
Why would Adam choose to sit in a chair facing the ring apron in the first place, knowing full well what Kyle O'Reilly is capable of?
O'Reilly to the back of the...
Well, damn, that was actually badass to see. Not to mention the sound of Kyle punching the chair back into Adam's face was awesome to hear. Here's a sin-off.
These tools were never meant to be inside a wrestling ring.
Then explain why some dumbass put a chain underneath the ring for no reason if that's the case, Beth.
What lengths are these two willing to go?
Judging by Adam Cole trying to wrap a chain around Kyle O'Reilly's neck like a dog, I'd say they'd go 50 Shades of Grey on each other to get revenge.
O'Reilly!
Kyle O'Reilly must have been watching Orange Cassidy matches, judging by the slow and lazy way he's kicking Adam Cole. Baby. Damn it, not again!
Looking for the figure four!
I gotta take another sin off for the creative way Adam Cole locks in the figure 4 leg lock with a chain wrapped around Kyle's legs. I've been in the actual leg lock and it hurts like hell. Now add a metal chain into the mix and think about the pain Kyle has to be in. Kyle could clearly tell that Adam was hanging onto the chain and somehow didn't think that Adam would use it to his advantage.
There's O'Reilly.
We interrupt NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver to bring you Spider-Man 3.
I set him in that chair.
Pretty innovative by Adam Cole, but setting the second chair back-to-back with the first one didn't exactly do much additional damage to Kyle O'Reilly. Made me question what the point of that was. Well, we spent 5 minutes with the chain, followed by an extra 3 minutes of musical chairs. Time to spend the next 5 minutes on the stairs. We couldn't come up with cool ways of keeping this match going on for 40 minutes, so we decided to spend an insane amount of time using one weapon each and repeat.
Savage Kyle.
I get that some weapons were used, but a majority of this match deemed unsanctioned with NXT not being responsible for any bad violence is mostly wrestling holds like a normal wrestling match. And then when Kyle has the chance to create an insanely violent moment, he shrugs it off. Like, what the fuck? Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa should have coached these two on how to pull off a personal rivalry properly. Haha, the table didn't break, which I'm surprised it didn't since Tony Storm proved that it was such a weak table a month and a half ago.
Somehow our table's still standing.
Wade Barrett also remembers NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. Probably didn't know what else to say because the scripts were attached to Kyle's butt. Adam Cole somehow hasn't been escorted out by security for sitting in a chair labeled crew only, of which he wasn't a part of. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest here, I completely disliked the toolbox portion of this match because it didn't do anything to give a cool moment and was ultimately forgotten of upon its appearance. At least Triple H and Batista tried to rip each other's fingers and nose rings out for the tools. Also, no joke, this match would have been 10 minutes shorter and wouldn't feel like such a drag if the toolbox section of the match is cut completely. If you're gonna use every weapon, at least use it! Adam Cole remembered watching the horror show at Extreme Rules and got an idea. Get it? Anyone? No? Oh, okay.
And Seguri, but Kyle.
Ah, the cool rope flip trick. I miss Dean Ambrose. Thanks for getting me emotional, Kyle. Bastard. Okay, come on. We're not even watching a ladder match right here. Don't you shush me. I can chant if I want to. Besides, these two are just carrying on a conversation. Nothing exciting right now. Holy shit, this match continues on for another 20 minutes? Why haven't we gotten to the kick-ass violence this match promised? Adam Cole is addicted to Kyle O'Reilly's. This match is completely unsanctioned. These two can do whatever the hell they want to each other, and nobody is going to be responsible for any action that takes place. But somehow there are limitations. Fuck off, referee. You know, instead of yelling at the referee to shut up and then punching him in the face, you could have, I don't know, hit Kyle with the chair like you planned to! Also, the referee gets knocked down at the crucial point in the match cliche. Please tell me we're almost done with this.
You shut up!
I'm pretty sure you're talking to a dead body.
Into the cover!
Get up, Brett.
Adam Cole was angry at the referee for not being present when he was pinning Kyle O'Reilly, completely forgetting that he's the one who knocked out the referee in the first place. What a dumbass.
Put Cole!
Easily breakable stage is easily breakable. If it was that easy to break, I'm honestly surprised that nobody has fallen into it just by stepping on it by now. About 30 seconds of watching the stage with nothing going on. Could we at least see the results of the crash through the stage floor?
Wait, have you ever seen anything like this?
Vic Joseph has clearly never seen any of the Johnny Gargano vs. Tommaso Ciampa matches in 2018, or any hardcore wrestling match ever. Also, commentator asks if his colleagues have seen anything like this, and they say no, which is obvious bullshit cliche. I truthfully think the biggest reason why this match dragged on for almost 45 minutes is because a lot of it is just these two walking, crawling, and talking.
Adam Cole has no conscience.
to his feet, somehow rolling through.
Let me check the notes really quickly. Not clear to wrestle because of his neck, got his neck targeted for about 30 minutes, got chained up, thrown through the stage floor, dumped on his head on the steel stairs, and could barely get his shoulder off the ground at that last pinfall. Now he's rejuvenated because reasons. Oh, fuck it, I'll just say it. Rejuvenation like a Superman is not believable in professional fucking wrestling! Bebe, right infringement.